Hey guys, quick update this week. So, it's not going to be too long. Just basically, new location. As you can see, again, work sent me to a new camp. Um, that's all well and fine. I have figured out the logistics of everything for how I'm going to operate while I'm on the go like this. Basically, eBay, I've set to a 7-day processing time. So, no matter what, I'll be able to do eBay shipping. I'm just in the process now of changing everything up on how I'm selling on eBay. I think I'm gonna go to for now anyway, go to $5 cards or more. No sales in the past week because I had both stores turned off. Speaking of both stores, I figured out all the components for TCG Player to start selling in that. The thing with TCG Player is they want ideally they want you to ship out all your orders within 2 days of receiving them. So considering Tuesdays are my off day and the only day I can get into town, what I'm gonna do is probably open up my TCG store on a Friday, let it sell over the weekend and not Monday, and then turn it off Monday evening. Hide the inventory so any sales in that block of time will be shipped out on that Tuesday, falling in the 24-hour business day cycle. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I'll have it shut off until my work time is over. No sales during that. That being said, I haven't unhidden my inventory just yet because we were figuring out shipping, because shipping to America right now has become very complicated because of customs. So for those that don't know, I kind of touched on this last week. Custom shipping to the US right now, you have to declare everything you send in no matter what its value is now. So it used to be that only things of like $100 or $200 or more for selling would have to be declared. Now everything has to be declared if it's found out to be of a sale, which means I can't just stick a card in an envelope now and mail it off to America. It all has to be documented, which means packaged correctly and sent off. Not that I can't just stick it in a letterhead and send it, but if it's found out to be a collectible card, then it won't complete. It won't go through customs. It'll be sent back to me, which is a problem for when you're trying to do this kind of thing. So I might send them off like that, but as of right now, I'm just probably gonna stick to sending them tracked and all that. Then the other problem with TCG is they haven't upgraded their internal system to allow Canadians selling to Canadians the same luxuries as Americans selling to Americans. And what I mean by that is there's a system on TCG Player for American sellers where they can offer free shipping domestically if a person orders like $5 or whatever, and then they can still have it set so that it's regular shipping cost of $1.50 or $2, whatever they're charging. If it doesn't meet the $5 mark, we can't set that in Canada yet because they still have, in the Canadian seller account, they still have America listed as the domestic region, which means I can mark down America to do that deal too, but not Canada. And it's of no benefit to me to offer free shipping above $5 to Americans when it costs me almost $15 to send to America. Because of the customs thing, as I mentioned. If I could stick it in a letterhead and reasonably expect that to get there, then absolutely, but I can't, so there's that. But yeah, that's about all that's going on right now, because I only just figured that stuff out over the weekend, and now I have to try and implement it all, and then get a better inventory on TCG Player, and then fix my inventory for eBay, although I might just reactivate that and have it do whatever it's going to do. I just didn't want to do it yet because I knew I wasn't going to be going into town today, this Tuesday, because it's my first reset day, and I have to get everything here fixed up before I can start worrying about traveling to town for a full day and coming back. But yeah, that's all. That's the only updates for this week of week 6. No sales numbers to go through with you because everything's been turned off, like I said, and nothing new. There was the recent announcement from TCG Player about the storefronts, which I think is really interesting. I like that. That'll be helpful. But other than that, I'll have more for you next week when I'll change everything on my end, and plus actually activate the stores, so hopefully there's some sales for next week. And other than that, I'll catch you later. Thanks for tuning in, if you stayed, great. Yeah, that's it, so catch you next time. Thanks.